What is going on, everybody? Rage Devon here, bringing you your stream for the day. I have Switch audio muted. We are going to be doing other audio today because we listened to Legends audio last time. So let me find the lo-fi mix that I was wanting to listen to. What is going on, everybody? Rage Devon here, bringing you your stream for... And I don't want to play myself back. I just wanted to check everything was going correctly. Sorry about that. Where in the heck am I looking? How is everybody doing today? As the title suggests, we are going to be going back for more Ursaluna hunting. Obviously, the new regulation is upon us more, and we need to be all ready to go. Ad is over. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. Want it more in the background. So yeah, we're hunting Pokemon that are going to be good for Regulation H. That's why we're gotta get our main focus on here. And yeah, we're a little early today, so we're gonna have some more time to do this hunt. So I can spend some more time checking these one-off encounter alphas as well. I have not tuned into any of the world stream yet. Excuse me. Because I'm here. But I definitely am going to go watch it back. I was going to see if it was on while I was eating lunch just like a little second ago, and I turned it on to see if it was on yet, if it was started yet. And the stream was up, but it just hadn't started yet. So I was pretty sad. I wanted to see if I could watch the first round before I started stream. But yes, it is Worlds this weekend, so happy Worlds weekend, everybody. Very excited to see who wins and stuff. Unfortunate I got seen. It's time to run away, run away, run away. What's up? Members of the Super Squad in chat. Alright, can we get some mass outbreaks here? No, you get what you ask for, I guess. I didn't specify which Pokemon I wanted in the mass outbreaks. I wonder if there's like a resetting method for these like static alpha spawns. There probably is. Nothing. We're going to return to the village. Okay, I'm going to put that down because that's annoying me. Should we do a World's Watch Party? That's the best idea I've had all day. Hold on. Oh. Looks like it hasn't started yet. Okay, we got some mass outbreaks. Here we go. Okay. Show me what we got. What's up, LKG? Nothing. Oh, sweet. We got 2 in a row here. I don't know these players in these regions as well. Obviously, the Asia regions have like their own way of qualifying and stuff, so we don't get to see them play as much. Come on. Well, let's go get our berries back at least. It'd be so cool to be in Hawaii right now. Alright. Very quietly sneak up in this grass. Oh. That is awful. AC going out in the middle of summer. I am very sorry for your loss, LKG. Oh, that's why they're called restricteds. Oh, a horse is gonna win. I could see a horse or Kyogre winning when it comes to restricteds. Bro, the Groudon believers are gonna be so sad. That's 3 in a row. Can we at least get a Teddy Ursa outbreak in one of these? Let's see. We've got caster predictions. Don Dozo from Lou. Calyrex. Sierra is the Slitherwing believer. That's... Ignore Slitherwing. We've got 2 Miraidons, 2 Kyogre predictions, 3 Kyogres, 1 of each of the horses. They are no horse believers. Yeah, you gotta dress cool, man, without your frickin'... oh, nice. And Sliggoo? Okay, we'll go for both. You gotta dress as comfortably as you can with no AC out there. Rosemary with the Cornerstone Ogerpon. Hey, you 2 dogs. I let you out if you behave. I will put you away. A little bit of lag there. It's regular Ursaluna, though, not Blood Moon. I feel like it's Blood Moon that's going to be better than regular Ursaluna. Give me a new horde. Give me a new horde. Give me a new horde. Dude, I don't know why people are always sleeping on screens. It's kind of crazy. Like, screens are always good. We are having a watch party. I don't want to take a look back. I want to watch for frickin' round 1. Neither. Running out on Ultra Balls and stuff. Gotta go buy some more stuff. Wolf spotted. Why are we watching the TCG all of a sudden? Alright, that's it. I said as long as you were good, you could do it, but barking is not being good. Both of you, come here. Come here. Ugh. Come here. Should have just preemptively put them in there. Should have known. Also, before starting this, I didn't review the watch party rules. I read them a couple days ago, and I was like, oh, that could be fun. But I didn't actually. I don't remember. So hopefully, we're not in violation of those. I didn't buy any apricorns. Yep, this is a Kingdom Hearts hat. One of my couple Kingdom Hearts hats that I have. Bro, Pokemon Twitter just gave me a notification at about the World Championships. I'm already watching. Move all at once. That's gonna be me one day. Tell my 10-year-old self. Hey, here we go. Round 1. Shadow Rider versus Shadow Rider. Who's surprised? The Roaring Moon is an interesting pick. I always have an urge to play KH. Sometimes on stream, just randomly, I'm like, we should play Kingdom Hearts. But then I'm like, I don't want to haul my whole PlayStation in here because I don't have anywhere to put it. And then I have to take it back because that's how we watch our streaming services. And so booster, knockoff, acrobatics, tailwind, so probably booster speed. Rocky helmet Incineroar over the safety goggles. Sash, Stellar Rapid Strike. Terragrass, Follow Me against Spore. Calm Mind, Calyrex. Makes sense. Did the PS5 take the place of the PS4? The PS4 had to go up? Makes sense. We don't have a PS5 yet. And probably won't until the next Kingdom Hearts game comes out. That's about all I play on the PlayStation, really. Doing the Sludge Bomb Amoonguss. Wolf did too good with it. Sludge Bomb. Helping Hand Ensign, also with Rocky Helmet. Is Rocky Helmet Ensign just the play these days? Sulvet, Sash, Terra Stellar, what the heck? Terra Dark, Nasty Plot, Calyrex? Clear Amulet, Rillaboom. Very interesting choices. Xbox guy. Went green. Unfortunate you went green. game. There's really no difference between the PlayStation and Xbox anymore. The console wars with the exclusives and stuff, that's all. It's all out the window. Nothing's exclusive anymore. Do you guys want these subtitles on? I know some people like subtitles. All right, here we go. That's fair. I guess he gets to choose one then. Going straight for the Terra Fairy. You have the faster fake out, so I guess he's going to fake out for the Amoongus. Yeah. And it depends on how fast this Incineroar's trained, I guess. I just think the subtitles are hilarious because they misspell everything. To realization instead of terrestrialization. Wait, who did a parting shot into? I missed it. Gonna have to swap out your boost already. Oh, it's Covert Cloak? Ah, it's Covert Cloak. Holy crap, that did so much damage. Oh, it was a crit. It's interesting that the parting shot went into the already intimidated Rillaboom. Spores the switch in, though. Called the U-turn. Life Orb Shadow Rider. If you look at the HP stat of Adam's Calyrex, it's very bulky. I think 207 is max HP. It's the unfortunate thing about other languages. I can't tell. Misses the Spore. Adam's Calyrex has probably like no speed investment. It's so bulky. That was +2 and Life Orb. Shohei's Calyrex went first, though. Where is this last Teddy Ursa? It didn't say they were gone. You're all the way freaking down here. What the heck? Yeah, whatever. And they're gone. Come on. I get so unlucky with another horde appearing. The double protect does nothing but stall the inevitable, yeah? I mean, Roaring Moon can't do enough. Especially intimidated. Bro, if you get another crit... It's a good play. The Tailwind Draining Kiss into is how you take out the opposing Calyrex, but... That double protect, it screwed you. It let Amoonguss get back on the field safely. That's another +2 special attack. Oh, his Urshifu is still snoozing, huh? But you can just Rage Powder for the end of days, can't you? Oh, and the Intimidate. No Fake Out coming out. Didn't protect. game one was over. Why couldn't you be an alpha and or shiny? Can you use one of the moves I need to do to see for your Pokedex? Oh, just kidding. Nice crit, by the way, Electrode. Thanks, dude. Oh my gosh, this Teddiursa is running all the way freaking over here. Either get despawn or get in the ball. Come on, give me a new horde. Give me a new horde. Bro, you're killing me, Legends. You're killing me. Oh, I came to the wrong fly thing. That face reaction where he was like, that was the I spored the Rillaboom calling you to U-turn turn. That's That's true. Once Roaring Moon got intimidated, like all of the momentum just really stopped. Roaring Moon intimidated and Urshifu sleeping just lost way too much damage output. Yeah, probably I would leave Rillaboom at home and bring Calyrex, Roaring Moon, Urshifu, Clefairy this time. But I'm also not a Worlds competitor, so I don't know how much my opinion matters. I went 6-3 at a regional once. Can my opinion kind of matter? Brought the Urshifu. So probably did leave the Rillaboom, but brought the Ensign over the Clefairy. Well, you gotta be concerned about it. Yeah, it's faster fake out. Why are they attacking me, but I'm like not seen? Get the friggin' ball. Yeah, they're both terrestrializing, not surprising. I guess we're catching the Yunma. Parting shot on the Calm Mind Calyrex is way more impactful because you only keep the Spadef boost. It never said that they're gone. Where's this last Sliggoo? There's no audio for it? It should be. Did that fix it? Is there audio for it now? I don't know. Honestly, I should check before I change anything. I gotta talk to the friggin' professor. Still no audio. That's so weird. Why would you not fake out, bro? You just let your Rillaboom go for no reason. You probably predicted a Protect. Sometimes you just gotta keep them honest. How far down is this? Was this thing here? It doesn't say anything about audio. It just says I have to give commentary on the game. I can't just stream it myself, which I am doing. I'm offering my thoughts and perspectives. So I don't know how to get the audio for it though. It says that my desktop audio is playing over the stream. Yeah, let's try doing this.
On Adam's side, it has gone for the Protect. The fake out actually going down into the Roaring Moon, allowing the Calyrex on Shohei's side to try and go for another one of these Astral Barrages. Oh, the Roaring Moon, we saw how much it took that turn.
I just have it playing through my mic.
It's actually going to be enough to secure the knockout onto this Roaring Moon. That Protect, though, is going to be very beneficial for the Shadow Runner Calyrex to get a little bit of extra terrain healing. So maybe you're a little bit more confident if you're Adam that you would.
Yeah, now it's just playing through my mic. I took out my headphones, so.
Fine. Yes, Adam's Calyrex is going to be able to hang on there. But if there is the potential for that helping hand, that's where the momentum could really swing in Shohei's favor. Particularly as we know that Calyrex Shadow Rider is currently the faster at the moment. It all depends if Roaring Moon wants.
Did he set up Tailwind? Did I miss that?
Adam has a very big decision to make here, though. Do you try to go for another combine to see if you can actually try to withstand this Astral Barrage with the helping hand with something like the Tailwind? There's actually opportunity here. Yeah, this is a big opportunity here for Adam. Whether he's going to be able to capitalize on it.
There it is, yeah.
Is in place, so the speed is on Adam's side, but whether you can get that special defense and the special attack boost up with the
Oh, he calls it.
now in play.
Roaring Moon just barely lives. Yeah, this is the first time it's been on the field. I forgot that it still has its, it's got its boost.
You are able to continue to mitigate some of the Shadow Rider Calyrex's special attack. You still have to deal with the fact that it's under Tailwind now. Yeah. It is going to be faster than you. That Roaring Moon also going to be faster. And there's no additional option for fake out that Shohei can switch in. That Rillaboom has already gone down. So what is going to be the
he kind of threw away his Rillaboom.
In this game too. Going to be good information for Adam so he can pivot the Pokemon around to see which formidable threat is there. It's going to be something to support this Shadow Rider Calyrex. And it's going to be that Amoonguss.
I doubt Astral Barrage is enough. Yeah, you can Rage Powder now for the Draining Kiss. Especially with that parting shot. I think it's at... Is that +1/+2 or is that neutral +2?
Decent damage, but I don't think it's getting the knockout into the opposing Calyrex here. No, I mean it's gonna be really close, right? Maybe this Amoonguss is able to hang on to something.
Oh.
But it's just a protect from the Amoonguss, and because it's slower, there's actually not gonna be a protect coming through from this Shadow Rider Calyrex. Predicting that this acrobatics from the Roaring Moon was trying to target down this Amoonguss.
And yeah, he Astral Barrages.
Actually do it. Shohei is banking on the fact that it will not, as the Astral
Calls
Barrage
no Draining Kiss.
+1 is not going to be enough.
It's +1. It's +1/+2.
And
it's got to do it again. Does this knock out Roaring Moon? Yeah, it knocks out Roaring Moon, but you've got to keep Amoonguss alive.
Yet another special attack boost with that Grim Neck. This is the thing. Roaring Moon did its job in terms of setting up the Tailwind, but by going down, you give the Grim Neck boost to the opposing Calyrex. That's going to make things a little bit more difficult, even if you have +2.
It won't take a +3 from that range, even after all the grassy terrain is gone.
Amoonguss is sitting on the field, very pretty, full HP. You have the Incineroar. That is one way to be able to try and deal with it. You could always
Protect, switch out Amoonguss. He's got Rillaboom and Sin in the back, so it's fake out either way.
And make it more difficult for the Incineroar on Adam's side. Yeah, it's also important to note, though, too, that we do actually have kind of like a kind of difference in strategy.
Oh, this instance got Flare Blitz. I missed that.
That would have been really nice to have as an extra napping Rose. Yeah. It's a little too early for that Urshifu at the moment. But you're right, though. It's such a key physical attacker, and having that close combat would be really, really nice. But when you have the support of something like the...
You gave up the boost? Huh? You could protect and bring in your own fake out.
I need to intimidate this opposing Incineroar, and that's exactly
Bro, how do you get through +2 Calyrex at this point? He can reset his grassy terrain. Well, I guess he hasn't revealed Rillaboom. He probably assumes it's Urshifu.
Another one will KO. Yeah, that's the other thing, right? Is that you do have the opportunity to go for Rage Powder, but the fact that Astral Barrage is that spread attack, you know your own Shadow Rider is not going to be able to withstand that. So instead, you get rid of the boost. It's a very big risk to take, but you are hopeful that the Tailwind is going to expire. But the Amoonguss, getting knocked
Yeah, also without your boost, you don't have any way through the Incin. I mean, Draining Kiss, but Incin's bulky. On a 50 base power move and you're not Terra Fairy, that's not going to be doing a lot.
And it has had to forgo its boosts here at this point as well. That nasty blob, the Grimnate, is gone. Is gone, and it is still a pretty bulky Pokemon, though. So if you're worried a little bit about this Incineroar, maybe you're still able to survive a Flare Blitz, but there's still one more turn of Tailwind. Little bit predictable, I think. Maybe Shohei, knowing that he might have to go for something like a Protect on this Calyrex, trying to get the speed back in his favor. But the
I think he has to make a call, but if he does this and if Adam does this and keeps Shohei honest, I don't think.
Does have knockoff. It has the helping hand again, like you mentioned. So
I mean, even that's probably a KO.
Might still be beneficial, but Shohei being on his last two Pokemon here is a very tough ask. As you take a look at this Rillaboom in the back coming.
I feel like you don't really have any reason to not attack with both. Yeah, no, I mean,
and allow your Calyrex to be faster, but then the fake out in the next turn is going to be able to stop it in its tracks. Here comes through another Astral
covers for both, doesn't fake out, but protects the Calyrex.
Do a little bit of damage, but a little is a lot at this point, because another one of those, particularly paired up with anything that Rillaboom wants to throw through, is going to be able to get the knockout on that opposing Incineroar. It all adds up, even just a little bit of chip damage coming through.
Oh, that's right, because he's Covert Cloak, so he doesn't have to worry about the fake out.
A big deal, and more in this matchup because you don't have fake out available anymore or any other sort.
I keep forgetting that.
Secondary effects, right? Exactly. I mean, looking at this right now, yes, it kind of looks telegraphed. You can put the fake out down into that opposing.
Was that the last turn of Tailwind though? Grassy Glide range.
On Shohei's side doesn't
Goes for the double, misses it.
There on the opposing side as the fake out
Fake
comes
out.
through, connects and stops it in its tracks. The double damage coming through here, targeting on both Pokemon. Going to be able to get a knockout on the Calyrex.
Instant lives, but it doesn't matter.
Just a matter of time for the little kitty cat. It's not going to be able to get through all of this. There's no Flare Blitz on Showcase Incineroar, so no way to hit this Rillaboom for super effective damage. And
Bro, even if you had Flare Blitz, you use it, you're gonna go down.
Distribute the damage across the board. So that is 1-1. We're going into game number 3 here for our very first match of the 2024 Pokemon World Championships. That makes it very exciting. It shows the absolute mastery caliber of play from these trainers, particularly the way Adam was able to adapt in that game too. Shohei locking on the forfeit, saying, let's go to a game 3 and see who is going to win this set. Wow.
Yeah, just save yourself some brain power. Give yourself some more time to think. Lock in the forfeit.
Opportunity to try to weave in those fake outs. Make sure that you can get those intimidate drops. A lot more pivoting potential as well with something like a parting shot as well as the U-turn, which in tandem kind of follows a very similar vein of strategy that Shohei was going for as well.
I feel like Amoonguss didn't do anything for Shohei in game 2. I feel like that's why he lost.
Done a lot. It's not able to get a lot of offensive pressure on the field.
The mushroom did not show up.
Getting those boosts up very early doors in this game too just meant that you had to rely on the Incineroars going for these parting shots to try and negate some of that pressure onto the field. The Astral Barrage only dealing.
Does he have any steel type damage on his team?
On the opposing side leaves very little room for error here. Really does. In this particular moment as well.
I don't think so. I don't remember seeing any.
This protect come through from the Calyrex. You know, you're trying to make sure that you are not going to be taking too much damage.
Teddy Ursa has the berries. Well, that works out for me.
On the other side, you see Shohei just kind of like. He cringed a little bit. He's like, oh, this is definitely not what I wanted to see. Another Calm Mind boost meant that Adams was starting to get out of hand. And I love that. Adam playing, a bold choice to go for.
Honestly, yeah, it was the special defense boost that saved him that game. Allowed him to live the Astral Barrage. More important than the special attack boost.
Rillaboom right at the end going, hey, you're going to play defensively again. You're going to protect on the last turn of Tailwind. I got your number here. I'm bringing in my fake outer so that I can make these adaptations. And I really love seeing that come through. If we focus a little bit
Stop running, you stupid bear.
both these trainers
Oh,
have kind of
hello. You're not a stupid bear. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
But also critically the Amoonguss. In game 2, Adam was able to play around that Amoonguss a little bit better, being able to already have kind of your stacked boosted Calyrex with the Astral Barrage dealing a significant amount on the field. It did, and then Amoonguss not being able to put something to sleep, you could also feel just how pivotal in that game number 1 that score really was. Just completely removing a piece.
Got my berries back. These never get new hordes though, so we're just got the berries back. Move on. Didn't get an alpha spawn. Wasn't shiny. Doesn't matter. Next.
We'll see how either of these players decides to adjust for Shohei. It is going to be an adjustment of leaving the Incineroar either on the bench or in the back. It is a movement now on the field instead.
I mean, do you need Incin if you're gonna Terra Dark and stuff? It really helps against the Rillaboom and Roaring Moon, but
you could try and go for some redirection here. You can just try and support your opposing Calyrex. But the Incineroar, a really nice play coming in here for Adam. It's almost forcing Shohei to have to
5
go for the
Pokemon.
Terra Dark or a
Got my
protect
exact
onto his
number
own
of berries
Calyrex
back,
to stop
basically.
the Calyrex on Adam's side going for a free Astral Barrage here. But do you continue? What do you? Do you want to try to do something a little bit different? You could go for the parting shot in the same
Terra
way.
Fairy double up.
The Amoonguss also has
Did he fake out the Ghost type? Oh, is he calling it?
Isn't actually a Grass Terra available from either of these Pokemon? Incineroar for Adam is going to have a Terra Water, so there is not.
He's thinking about it. I think he locked it in. I think he was about ready to call the Terra.
Exactly, and you kind of want to think maybe if that Calyrex
I missed it.
likes to go for those nasty
Calm mind.
go for the Terra Dark, you could even catch
Oh,
it.
bro. Oh, it switched.
It's leaving the field here for Shohei. Going to be nice and protected in the back where it will have its time to shine, and instead is replaced with the intimidating Incineroar. Again, going to be weakening the offensive pressure on the
I think he gets the sleep off here on the.
And it's also able to resist the Astral Barrage. Yes, if you're expecting that to come through from the Shadow or Calyrex, and it's another way that you're able to try.
You gonna get the sleep off on the Calyrex? If Calyrex sleeps for 3 turns, I feel like that's.
Want to try to get those Combine boosts up right away for this Shadow Rider.
He did. He locked it in. He locked it in.
They're going to be kind of null and void into the switching in Incineroar as the Calm Mind does go up. This is risky. The Amoonguss has the potential to go for a spore and just kind of shut down this opposing Pokemon. And if it does, that would be absolutely huge. The spore goes into the Shadow Rider Calyrex from Adam. And even though you're able to get that Calm Mind boost up, it's immediately put to sleep. At least it's going to be things like the knockoff coming through.
Bro, if he stayed in with Calyrex, that would have been crazy. Stayed in, no Terra. Fake out fails, you get a nasty plot off and put opposing Calyrex to sleep.
If I was these trainers right now, if I was Adam, I'd want to try and find a way to get rid of this Amoonguss as fast as possible. You have to kind of rely on your Incineroar, but again, Incineroar in a position where it can be put to sleep in this turn as well if it doesn't want to get off the field, but there's no safe switch in other than potentially a Rillaboom.
Even then, right? Do you really want to put yourself in a position where you're sort of off cadence? Is the Rillaboom okay in that position when you think that maybe there's a Shadow Rider Calyrex waiting in the wings to just peek its head back out before
This is the one, right? This is where we get a new horde formed.
It is going to be the Rillaboom. You don't want to
How do you see me over here, bro?
Go to bed. It is too early for that in this World Championships, and you got to make sure that the Shadow Rider wakes up. There's the mandatory turn. Try to get it out of here, but the parting shot into that slot is also going to make sure that Shohei can get another pivot in.
Yeah, insult to injury here as the Incineroar able to get off the field. It's not running Flare Blitz, so it's not something that could really apply pressure to that opposing Rillaboom. So it's nice here for Shohei to adjust things, bring in a Pokemon that can apply some offensive pressure. Maybe
A lot of Insims dropped Flare Blitz this format, but I feel like you have to have fire somewhere else if you're going to drop Flare Blitz. No fire move is crazy.
This Calyrex is just going to continue to wait back there. It's going to be the Rillaboom once again here for Shohei. It's the adjustment that we saw in game number 2. But this time around, when you take a look at the Rillaboom, you know that it has U-turn. You're going to actually just try to get some super effective damage down into the Rillaboom on the other side. Unfortunately, it is just going to be the fake out into that slot, so we don't get a chance to see it. But the wake up here from this Shadow Rider
One turn sleep only.
He's going to get the double damage down into both of these Pokemon. There's no Assault Vest here on Shohei's Rillaboom. Trying to withstand it, but the Sludge Bomb just whittle away at this very tight Shadow Rider.
He didn't call the wake up. He didn't spore again.
It's not dealing a monumental bit of damage, particularly with the grassy train on the field.
How do you get out of this one?
The issue is, however, can the Calyrex
Did he knock off the cover cloak already? I don't think he did.
The Amoonguss is able to put it back.
Why is he going for protect?
Yes, with the amount of damage that has come through so far, not
Grassy Glide doesn't KO from that range? No way.
Adam hovering over would be a great way to be able to protect himself from that. Rillaboom just leaves the field though. I think it has to. Yes, Incineroar can bring that back in. Got the Intimidate drop down onto the Rillaboom once again. Kind of force Adam into this game of chicken. Do you want to try to get this Rillaboom off the field? Try to reset those Intimidate drops and leave something else a bit more vulnerable.
Shohei really looks in the driving seat now though, because yes, the Rillaboom's going to get off the field. It's intimidated, so the U-turn really doesn't do too much, and you have just protected on your Calyrex Shadow Rider that has dropped its Ghost typing, so a fake out from the opposing Incineroar may be able to come through once you knock it off as well with the knockoff, obviously, on the Incineroar, just removing that Covert Cloak from play. The Rillaboom on Shohei's side, sitting in a very vulnerable spot. You've already mentioned a lot about how the Assault Vest isn't in play, so it makes it very difficult for that Rillaboom to have long.
I feel like he could have just picked up a KO on the Amoonguss there. Am I crazy? Astral Barrage doesn't KO from that range?
What I like from Adam here. You brought the Incineroar on.
I didn't really see how much the first one did.
I think if you're going to shut down that opposing Amoonguss, that would be best. You don't want to spore, and you can maybe allow that Calm Mind to come through.
Good, or you can even just potentially.
Do I get a new horde? Alpha Ursalunas?
At this point, I think it would be a little bit too close for comfort. So Adam opting to try to get in a bit more of that special defense capability for that Shadow Rider. It's still full
Yeah,
HP.
so let's go to the
There's also no
bog down
Terra yet used on Shohei's side. I think that's a
true.
very important distinction in the first 2 games that we saw.
Yes, because he got that Calyrex out there right at the beginning of this game 3, unlike the previous turns. The fake out going down into that pesky little mushroom there. As the fake out comes through on the opposing Incineroar as well into this. Oh no, it's actually the knockoff, getting rid of the item there. Calm Mind is coming through. This is what Adam likes to do with this Calyrex, just trying to negate a potential parting shot. Particularly as there wasn't one in this particular turn. This boost is going to be in play going into the next turn as well.
I think Astral Barrage KOs the mushroom now.
Like the Astral Barrage could really put a threat on the potential of that Amoonguss.
It's such a tough call though, right? Shohei is considering maybe I can just go for the fake out. I think that would at least be doing a little. If I'm lucky, I'm able to get the fake out into the Incineroar, but it was also the play that could have parting shot.
Also, at the same time, you're kind of not threatened by anything, and you could just get off another Calm Mind. You take out the mushroom with the Flare Blitz.
Yes, I think the
How greedy?
Incineroar
How greedy is he getting?
side's in a very interesting
He's thinking
spot,
about it.
because you could always potentially, switch it out, bring the Rillaboom in, and just kind of, I don't know, let it go down to be able to bring an Intimidate back in later on. But it's all about this Calyrex right now. Being able to go for this Astral Barrage, not going to be able to get any damage down onto the opposing Amoonguss as you're able to connect down onto the Incineroar. Significant chunk of damage, but really not putting it in the danger zone as the Incineroar on Adam's side decides to, make a little bit of a switch, pivot things around. The Amoonguss on Shohei's side, I'm not going to
feel like you want to, yeah, you want to get Ensign back on the field. Back down to neutral or +1. I don't really remember, but it's all these special defense boosts. Like, you have to get a huge Woodhammer off into this Calyrex to KO it at this point. But how do you do that? You're just going to get outsped if you try to do Woodhammer. You need Ensign and Rillaboom next to each other, actually.
I think you're okay knowing that there isn't actually going to be something on the other side that's going to do super effective damage or something like this here. Also, the speeds haven't been altered here by a tailwind from the Roaring Moon. So if you're Shohei, you're going to be pretty confident that your Calyrex is going to be in a prime position to start getting some damage on the ball. Particularly when you've got the Amoonguss there, you can always try a little bit of redirectional support and allow a nasty pot to go up. But the issue is, if you are the Rillaboom just joining here on the field, you can always try and go for the fake out into that opposing Amoonguss and once again protect your Calyrex. But Amoonguss getting out of there going, I need to regenerate some HP. And also maybe if you're bringing in a Pokemon from the back like the Incineroar, you can throw down that Intimidate onto the Rillaboom once again. What a tough call though. You have to assume that Shohei is going to try to go for the Terrestrialization here, not having the Amoonguss to try to keep it safe. You want to know that you're able to kind of withstand this oncoming damage.
Yes, another Ursaluna one. Okay.
The problem is if you do see something like that Draining Kiss, you are a bit vulnerable to that. You have no Rage Powder to try to redirect that away, but it's just going to have to
Oh, that's getting greedy.
The Shadow Runner Calyrex on Adam's side. It's going to be the Astral Barrage.
It is the Astral Barrage, though.
On both the opposing Pokemon here. Again,
not
really
enough.
negligible damage, particularly considering there's a nasty plot on the opposing side. If I was Adam, I'd be quaking.
Hey, shiny Ursaring! That means we're not getting a shiny Alpha one, aren't we?
It's a bit of a slower game. We're really waiting for this kind of like this.
I already have like 2 of these that are non-alphas.
The right opportunity to try to just put the pressure on the gas. So there's no safety net, right? This is game 3. The winner of this game wins the set. So there is no room for error. It's Pokemon World Championships. It's game 3 of round 1. You want to set the tone for your tournament journey here.
I already hit you with like 4 of these. Can you? Thank you.
The Incineroar could actually try to stop this Shadow Rider in its tracks. Shohei's worked so hard to try to get these nasty plot boosts onto this horse. Who would actually
Oh, why couldn't it have been you?
Adam too, though. Adam's been working really hard on these Calm Mind boosts. It's not just
Come here. What do I have to do to get yours? You've seen it use Double Edge, Headlong Rush, and Double Edge. I just need to get strong styles of those. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Speaking of threats, Amoonguss is back on the field though. As a defensive play from Shohei comes through in the form of the Protect. Smart, you're going to be able to bypass that fake out. Yep. That way you're not actually going to leave yourself vulnerable to taking too much damage. The Amoonguss gets a chance to switch back in. You're not worried about it taking too much damage. Calm Mind though, oh, it's starting to get a little bit out of hand here. This is the 3rd Calm Mind that Adam's been able to go for in this game number 3. Which means that that's
Calm Mind number 3? Bro, you're not getting through this Calyrex anymore.
I honestly feel like in this game 3 we've been like climbing up the hill or like a roller coaster. You're going up, 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 and we're about to hit the peak and roll out with the damage here. The fact that these Calm Minds are in play, the fact that you've also got the nasty plot on the opposing side means the momentum is going to be key. Something like the Astral Barrage coming through on Adam's side, followed up by a potential Flare Blitz into that Amoonguss could be a key to success. But Amoonguss playing very defensively, going for the Protect, as on Shohei's, the faster Calyrex is able to go for the Astral Barrage. First of all, connects down, decent damage, but no KOs.
Oh, less than 50%.
It could be very close on something like that Incineroar, as the Astral Barrage in return. It's going to come down to what this Incineroar is able to do on the outside of this. But that
I think another one KOs. Oh, and it's Flare Blitz follow-up.
The Razor, the Protect, is enough to get the knockout. That is going to be Shohei losing as restricted in this 3rd and final
That's GG's.
It's down and out. It left the field at the beginnings, come back in, got set up, but just wasn't able to get the knockouts here. A sigh of celebration there for the Incineroar on the field. Of course, it's not going to be able to get any boost from this, but it certainly swings momentum into Adam's favor. The Amoonguss sitting very vulnerable now to a very similar play. The Astral Barrage and the Flare Blitz coming through. Rillaboom, same boat here.
Freaking leave me
Not
alone,
running
bro.
that Assault Vest, and you can't even fake out the opposing Calyrex thanks to the covert.
There he goes. He's zooming.
Is still intact. That is going to be a big problem here for Shohei to try to get through the rest of the Shadow Rider Calyrex's HP.
There's no getting through the rest of the Shadow Rider.
A little bit more recovery as well as this grassy terrain is still active on the field, but it's all about what's in the back here. Adam sees an out, sees the win at the end of the tunnel, and that is with the super effective damage that this Roaring
He hasn't even shown Pokemon number 4?
Incineroar taking a little bit of a break as the
Jeez.
Calyrex also goes for the protect. The Grassy Train has come back onto the field as well. Going to be able to get that recovery up, give the Calyrex a little bit more longevity on the field here. As the Spore comes through, of course, it's going down into a Rillaboom into Grass type. It's not going to do any connecting here.
It's still something though. You have to hope that it's going to be anything on the other side. The Incineroar.
Super Ultra Omega Crit for Grass Glide?
Know that it's going to be susceptible to that fake out or to that Spore. So now what's next, right? For Adam, it's still about trying to make sure that you've got the Shadow Runner Calyrex able to in and finish up the game.
Yes, and again, if you're Adam, you have.
Alright, can I get a new horde? Alpha Ursalunas. Give me a shiny Ursaluna. I don't want another shiny Ursaring that's not an alpha.
Rillaboom and Incineroar pivot Pokemon, so you can keep applying pressure with these Intimidates to the opposing Rillaboom, or just completely shutting them down here as well with the fake out.
Astral Barrage. If this is not enough to clean up this Amoonguss, then there's an opportunity to go for the Spore into this Shadow Runner Calyrex. Give yourself a little bit of breathing room, but as
He
that
never
Astral
even
Barrage is
took a
about to go,
KO
that
in this game 3.
Rillaboom, that is going to be just 2 Pokemon
It's
left.
the Ursalunas! I actually got a new horde, but
It's just the Incineroar left to try to deal damage.
I see
No, this is very dicey here. The Incineroar on Shohei's
no
side doesn't
shinies.
have
They're also
pressure.
not
The only
alphas.
attacking move, other than fake out, is knockoff. And that's going down into a fairy Pokemon on the opposing side. That's not going to be
Man, how unfortunate.
That's gonna be doing, like, no damage.
Well, I mean, let's see if we can get a shiny Ursaluna to at least transfer over first.
The Rillaboom on Adam's side, yes, it can't do too much to the opposing Incineroar, but you can clean up into that Amoonguss with something like the U-turn. You can maybe try and go for just, I don't know, wood hammer damage into
Plus, this is
Incineroar.
getting me Pokedex stuff. I'm seeing them use Double Edge.
He is going to concede there, and Adam Sherboy is going to win the very first Swiss match that we have here in day number 1.
Congratulations, Adam. That was a well-played game. Well played. Amazing game 3. You really dominated that one.
The Shadow Runner Calyrex to get those Combine boosts up and ready to go, and it was just too much for Shohei to try to get through.
That's got to be a good feeling right there. Day 1, round 1 of the Pokemon World Championships, and you're taking down the reigning champion. And I have to say,
Congrats,
both
congrats,
trainers,
congrats.
It's a mirrored kind of match. Played so incredibly well with their adaptations, preserving their
Okay,
Calyrex.
let me get out of here a little bit so that we don't get spotted instantly.
Fantastic play. Commiserations to Shohei, of course, but hey, it's only round 1. There's plenty more to go. I'm sure it won't be the last we see of him today.
Yes, you still have that extra life there as well. X2 record is going to be plenty to be able to get you through to that day 2 competition. Then you can take it from there. But it's always going to be one match at a time. So let's take a look back. Some of the highlights that we had from that game number 3. The very beginning here too. I mean, Shohei.
I think that's it. No shiny Ursalunas out of this.
Leave his Shadow Runner Calyrex on the field. Decided maybe it's time for it to shine just a little bit later. Didn't use the Terra either. Just tried to preserve that for later on in the game. But that gave Adam so much opportunity to pivot around his pieces, weave in those calm minds to a point where it was just too much.
So it took us over an hour to get a new horde of Ursalunas to spawn. Horde of Pokemon seem to be gone. What's up, Bricks? Welcome to our watch party / shiny hunting party.
Removing the restricted and such a formidable Pokemon from play just gave him the momentum to clean up the rest of that match. One of the key things I think really came through was the switching of the Pokemon on Adam's side. Rotating through those supported Pokemon just gave him so much momentum to shut
Literally, his Calyrex sat on the field the entire game.
in the form of that covert float. Really expert piece of equipment there.
It was really great because you didn't have the opportunity to actually fake it out.
Yeah.
Even though you got away from your ghost typing with the terrestrialization, it still wasn't able to be enough of a stop to this Shadow Runner Calyrex. I mean, this is why we've seen Terra Fairy be so dominant.
Yeah.
Sometimes we end up seeing it a little bit more with something like a Focus Sash, but Covert Cloak, the perfect adjustment and adaptation to have in this mirror.
Particularly with the Dark Terra type on the Calyrex as well. I mean, the last kiss they want to receive is a Draining Kiss from a Terra Fairy Calyrex, right? But
No
that just
worries,
wasn't
anytime that you're here is going to be a good time.
Shohei played very well around that, constantly
You ain't gotta worry about it.
right, that redirectional support for the Draining
Plus, if you want to come watch back the stream,
Once you actually got those
well, there you go. Thank you, Bricks. Welcome to the Rage Nation. Thank you for your subscription. We appreciate you joining us. You can always come back and watch the stream if you have to go to bed. I wouldn't blame you. I like to sleep.
Here at the 2024 Pokemon World Championships, we have our winner of that match, Adam, on stage with Gabby. So let's go ahead and hear from them.
Do I want to go for
so
Goomy?
much, Rosemary. I'm here with Adam Sherfui, who just won round 1 of the
No,
World
not right now.
Championships.
That's true. He took down reigning world champ. I forgot about that.
Probably on stage, so I need to be focused and I think I do the
Snagging a win in round 1 must feel so good. Like, that's momentum right there. Any little bit of momentum.
my prep was not very long because I got exam next
You got your first Urbas. Which Pokemon should you hunt?
I
I don't know which version you got, but hunting the Paradox Pokemon is always fun. If you have a favorite one of those. Or, what else? You could go after Baxcalibur.
Yeah, with some players like Alban.
May as well make use and go see the Sligoos.
Some new Calyrex Shadow style team, and we are very proud about that.
It was a really cool team, and I loved how in game 3.
Where's the flag? Where's the flag? There's the flag.
A secret in the bag as your win condition. What was your strategy when you were preparing for that very difficult game number 3?
There's a lot of fun hunts that you can do.
Play with his Among Us because he saw my sport immunity as not very big. I just have.
Just make sure you use the right ingredients and save before you do it, because if you mess up the sandwich, then you'll waste your herbs.
I got the Insta Wake Up, so it was very clutch for me, and I think I can just manage the game with cycling.
Just gonna go over here, Sligoos. Pay me 0 mind.
I keep rolling in the back because I know if I kill the Calyrex Shadow, Moon just finish the game here. So yeah, my plan was pretty clean, I guess, and I'm very happy to won against Okenshoi.
The dogs have decided that barking would be
Now, do
cool.
you have anybody at home maybe watching?
Oh, we got the Alpha Gudra.
Of course. Tout d'abord,
Not a shiny one, though.
Yeah, that's fine.
salut maman, salut papa, salut Vip, j'espère ça va. And all the French community, especially Team PE.
That was our first Alpha one that we
And,
caught, though.
yeah, all my partners, all my group, Alban, Hippolyte, Carl,
Get in the ball.
voilà.
Get back here.
And, ouais,
Get in the ball.
tous mes amis de clé, j'espère vous regardez aussi. And yeah, that's it.
Well, Adam, thank you so much and congratulations.
Alright, can we get another
Best of luck
Alpha
for the rest
here?
Of the tournament.
Alpha
Trainers
Horde?
will
Alpha
be back
Horde?
after a short break.
Never mind, these Sligoos didn't get in the ball. I'm gonna go chase it down now. Didn't get the caught notification, it still didn't get in the ball.
Hello everyone, I'm Kyle Pukasukovic, and today we're going to learn a bit more about our host for the Pokemon World Championships, Anna Prosser. So Anna, I'm going to ask you some questions. I need some quick answers. First thing that comes to your
No new
mind.
horde.
We're going to try to do it in under a minute. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All
We'll
right,
get our
here we go.
berries back and
Describe
then
yourself
be on our
in
way.
one word.
I heard someone already said silly, so I will say Ernest.
Okay, good one. Name your favorite Pokemon.
Eevee.
Basic.
What was the first Pokemon World Championships you attended?
I think it was 2016 in San Francisco.
Oh. Name your favorite color.
Green.
It's a good one. That's mine too. What's your favorite Pokemon plushie that you own?
Oh, that's really hard. I think it's I have a sleeping Eevee in my office. It's really
Basic.
Okay, that is cute. Name your favorite Pokemon gym leader.
I'll be basic and say Misty. We got
As if everything else you said wasn't basic already.
Ooh, nice one. All right, and I'm going to throw you a curveball for the last one. I'm going to put you on the spot. No pressure. But what's your favorite game to watch at Worlds? VG, TCG, Go, or Unite?
Okay. My favorite game to play is TCG, but to watch it's Unite.
All right, Unite
I shouldn't just
fans.
say that because the Unite casters are right there.
Yeah, they're celebrating right now. All right, thank you so much, Anna, for your time. Be sure to catch Anna as the host. for the
Unite would
weekend,
be
and
fun
stay
to
tuned,
watch.
Everybody, for more Pokemon World Championships action.
私の名前は木村翔平です。東京出身です。
Bro, he just lost on stream and now you're gonna play his trainer highlight?
Matchup is a sleeping Dragapult. Now Dragapult is in a very nasty situation as Shohei still has 3 Pokemon remaining. Michael throws in the towel and Shohei Kimura will be your 2023 Pokemon World Champion.
まだ時 違うものが出てきてしまって、かなり厳しい状態になっていたんですけど、
Where's the last one? Oh, there you
パ
are.
オジアの面を
Alright, fine, I'll take you out.
1戦目は
Just want your berries, bro.
2戦目は想定していた対戦内容だったので、その想定していた通りにことが進んで、勝利を収めることができて嬉しかったです。相手のパーティーのキキリンとウーラオスをどのように倒すかが鍵となっていて、それらに対抗するためにテラスタイプを変更したモロバレルが、鍵になると考え、臨みました。勝利することも大事ですが、その対戦相手がいることによって、得られる、友情だったりコミュニケーションが僕の中では一番、このゲームの大切な
Ay, ay, ay.
次の大会も、参加して、もう一度2度目の、ワールドチャンピオンを目指して頑張ります。
Turn to the village. I don't know. How many more times should we try and give this, guys? We did get our secondary Ursaluna horde, but we didn't get anything out of it. We got another one here.
Ice Rider was never far behind, so the pressure was on every player to find a way to topple the Jockey King from its steeds. In the final of the Juniors division, Damon Zhao brought a hard-hitting Miraidon team into Kevin Hahn's bulky Calyrex Ice Rider. Despite the mega charge hits from Miraidon, Kevin's team was still able to use Trick Room and flip the matchup on its head, taking the win in a convincing 2-0.
And with this glacial lance, it continues the avalanche of success for Kevin Hahn this season. 6 titles in 2024 with the win in the junior division for the 2024
We got 3?
North America International Championship.
Okay, okay. We got 2 Teddy Ursas and an Ursa ring.
Adam Coulson with Calyrex Ice Rider piled on the pressure.
We gotta go fast, though, with 3.
Because
they will go away.
Shadow Rider to weather the blizzard, stall out Trick Room, and take a multitude of KOs with powerful astral barrages.
So the Calyrex, with this Astral Barrage, able to move before this Urshifu is able to secure a double knockout, and that's the game, Josh! The honor, the glory, the redemption is his as he takes this game and becomes your Senior Division 2024 North America International Champion!
And in the Masters Division, we had French player Ursaluna, an incredibly strong player with countless top cuts in large events, and their opponent, Patrick Connors from Florida. With just a couple of day 2 finishes to his name, he was certainly the underdog coming into this EU versus NA face-off. Patrick took game 1, but Aurelion took game 2. And in the final game, Patrick was able to position Pelipper to lock down Aurelion's Terrapagos with Wide Guard and sweep with Glacial Lance of the Calyrex Ice Rider.
The support of his local community, able to power through the paralysis.
I don't care. Disappear. Despawn for all I care. I go faster. I go faster.
So the North American region reigns supreme this weekend, with all champions riding their Calyrex to victory. Will you be our next champion? Settle on over to Pokemon.com/compete and show the world what you and your Pokemon can achieve.
I didn't see that Palafin switch out. Nice, we got the high ground. We'll get there nice and quick. Okay, we got really high ground. We are way up here. I'll just slide down the mountain here. Oh, here we go. Here we go. There we are. Water type month is over, I thought. Wasn't that like June that they were doing that promotion?
Aloha, Pokemon trainers. Day 1 of
Joe.
the 2024 Pokemon World Championships are officially underway here in Honolulu, Hawaii. Hawaii. We have over 3,000 competitors across all of the competitive Pokemon games this weekend. It is surely going to be a weekend to remember. I am Joe Brown, joined by my absolute pleasure to be joined by the Scott Glaza here in the lounge as we get set up.
Got the new horde, but it still wasn't an alpha horde.
In that round one, I mean, it can't start any better. We had Shohei, the reigning world champion, losing to Adam there. That's a really big victory for Adam to start his day with a W over a world champ.
I was really impressed. I mean, I feel like that mirror is just so important to play. If you're going to play
Nothing
the
else, come on.
you know you're going to have to play that matchup several times. And, that first game was maybe a little underprepared for the dark type draft.
I can't even get excited when it says a new horde seems to have formed. Because that's never what I need.
He's got to feel great about his odds for this weekend after that big win.
Yeah, for sure. Honestly, he's off to a great start.
There's the Ursaluna.
Who knows? Maybe he'll be the next world champion. But speaking of world champions, we have a fun little segment prepared for anyone who doesn't know. If you're just joining the Pokemon community, haven't been around, this is actually the 10th anniversary of the 2014 World Championships. The kind of the Follow Me Herd Round the World, where Seijun Park won the World Championships with his trusty Pachirisu, kind of arguably the most influential moment in competitive Pokemon history.
Yeah, it was certainly, I think...
Ursaring sees me, but it's not doing anything about it, so we're just gonna leave it as is, I guess.
As we're between rounds, talking about how trainers make the call for the World Championships. And if you've been in this scene, you see it all the time for every event. Oh, what's the call for EUSC? What's the call for Sacramento Regionals? What's the call for Worlds? And really, this is something that Seijun...
I don't see any more spawning, so we're probably okay to fight them now.
Meta play was that Pachirisu.
Yeah, I think it's pretty neat too, where I think people kind of just remember it for being like cute and a quirky pick, but it really was a fun matchup with the metagame. I actually thought both he and his finals opponent had sort of interesting answers to Amoonguss in particular, and they're both kind of abusing Amoonguss being so popular in that format in different ways, where, you know, like the Rotom Mo that Jody uses kind of more directly influencing that, and kind of just like being able to attack through Amoonguss in a way that other Pokemon could. Pachirisu, I think, was kind of abusing how other people are preparing for the format, right? Like, well, redirection's annoying, but that can only come from Amoonguss, so I'm just going to plan on dealing with, you know, all the redirection being from a grass-type Pokemon, and then suddenly, oh no, that doesn't work, right?
And new horde.
Like, basically have the reverse type weaknesses and resistances as a grass-type, so people's foolproof plans became foolish.
Right, and the other, one of the other things, there's honestly, I'm sure somebody could write a book one day on 2014 Worlds and everything went down, but one of the other fascinating things, you talked to Seijun or other people that were there, at the metagame at the time, Safety Goggles Zapdos was kind of the Amoonguss answer that's an electric type, right? And a lot of times,
this Ursaluna is gonna be the death of me.
Zapdos, so by having Follow Me instead of Rage Powder, like you're talking about on the on the Pachirisu, it essentially
we got another one.
And the Zapdos answer at the same time.
Yeah, I know, like, I think there's a lot of...
If you're gonna give me a new horde, give me the Ursalunas.
Kind of the opposite of what we saw in the last game, where like both players choosing to play the most common archetype and just kind of like tweak the way they built their teams in order to come out top of the mirror. I think in 2014 the best teams kind of went another direction with it, right? Where I'm just not going to play that game at all. I'm going to bring some stuff no one's prepared for it, and I'm going to take advantage of knowing that, you know,
let's go do the Teddiursus first. They're farther out of the way. Okay, we got two, and then we'll go check the Sliggers if we have time.
We made the championship history video last season that everybody has enjoyed. Is well, actually, it's not a Pachirisu team; it's a Mega Gyarados team, right? And now you see so many people talking like that because we talked in that video that Seijun didn't start with Pachirisu and then filled in 5 of the slots. He decided, well, I need an answer for Mega Kangaskhan, I need an answer for all these really strong physical attackers, and Gyarados has Intimidate to lower those attacks from the threats on the other side, but then when you can have it set up with Dragon Dance, it can really sweep through the other team. So I think that's one of the fun things that we learned over the years, where back in the day, oh, it's a Pachirisu team, it's a Pachirisu team. Like, no, it was actually a Mega Gyarados team.
Yep, that's Worlds in the bottom center. Hello, Eevee Master. We're doing a little bit of a watch party while we shiny hunt.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of super cool to keep in mind too. Where like Mega Gyarados wasn't really a thing. I mean, it certainly wasn't unheard of, right? But when people are preparing for the tournament, you know, Gyarados is pretty low on the threat list, and even some of his other Pokemon, like where we saw, you know, Gardevoir.
All right, Ursaring, I'll worry about you in a sec.
High usage wouldn't have made it
Ouch, okay, maybe I should worry about you now.
I think it's just a great example of like, okay, well, I have specific problems because I'm running a comp that's a little bit different than what everyone else is, which
I
requires
just want to see if nothing else is spawning.
slap on you're the most common.
Okay, you look like you're the last thing.
Instead, he found the right grouping of qualities that made his strategy work.
We'll take this out and we'll go hide in the grass.
Especially his top 8 match and his finals match against Jody, that it almost felt like the world was coming together, the storyline was coming together. You think about his talent playing.
Well, you can watch it here then.
And if he just had Flare Blitz, it wouldn't be a problem. But not every fire move has the capability of
Round 2 will start here momentarily. I won't be live for the whole duration of Worlds, but you know, you can watch some with us. But you're also on YouTube, so you can watch it here on YouTube as well. You don't have to have Twitch.
Different the world is if that overheat doesn't thaw.
Yeah, I think another thing that kind of means just like a fun memory of that team is I think it was his semifinal match, which wasn't on stream but like was on the floor, and Evan and I walking around.
So,
like, oh, check this out.
I'm only gonna be live for about 20-ish more minutes, probably.
His own Pachirisu with the Gyarados and survived with like only a couple of hit points. I think we found out later that like it wasn't guaranteed to survive, and kind of just knew in his heart that his Pokemon were going to pull through. And I think that's why he was such a fun player, right? Where he just like
yippee indeed. We love a good World Watch Party. But we love even more getting shiny Ursalunas. Yes, yes. Can we all manifest that? Yes, yes.
Solid chance that Gardevoir should have been knocked out from Mega Lucario's Bullet Punch, and it actually went in Seiju's favor. So again, all of these minor differences of a damage roll here, or maybe a thaw instead, or not thawing instead of actually thawing. Like these are kind of the
yeah, I'm just basically screen sharing the Pokemon's YouTube channel. I just have it in a window capture. So Pokemon allows co-streaming and co-commentary and stuff on their streams.
Since we will see a lot of games probably over the course this weekend where both trainers are using similar Pokemon, those incremental advantages matter so much, right? Where either getting the lucky roll or just not trading poorly when you can avoid it. I think it's gonna be really tough in this format to come back from kind of like taking unnecessary risks that don't pay off. I think Seijan tends to be part of why he did so well. Worlds several years in a row is because he's good at making the risk at the right time and not getting punished for it. I think players are gonna have to emulate that skill a little bit if they too want to become world champion.
Yeah, I think it's a great point you mentioned how he was just so consistent.
Thank you for getting taken out by your own recoil. Now I can talk about this one.
Wins the world championships. He had cut four world championships at that point. Even at the point of in the finals, you say he's arguably at the time the greatest player who's never won world, because Ray Rizzo was a little busy, taking the worlds from everybody back in that era. But if you think about in that time, do you wonder if you could go all the information, all the resources we have available now, and how large our community is? Do you ever wish you could go back in a time machine and see all the resources we have available?
I think that was the last one. New horde. Oh, just kidding. It didn't get in the ball.
The lack of information, the surprises that were held at all those events.
Yeah, I mean, I think some of it to me is like, I don't think it's even just like the gathering of information, right? But it's just, decade plus
nothing.
Now.
All right, well, let's go check on Sliggy then.
So many more past world champions to look at. I think the tournament's different from any other, right? People will save some of their best stuff for it, but also like I think other tournaments, people are just trying to do well, right? They're looking for a good finish. They want to continue their season. Maybe get some prize money, get enough champion points to qualify for the World Championships. What you get here is about winning the tournament, right? And I think the teams and strategies players use, they're going to make a little different choices in this one because, even a second place finish, I think you're going to feel great about it, but it wasn't the goal,
Yeah, for sure. And I think one of the other interesting, we could literally go on forever, Scott, about Seiju's Pachirisu. Obviously, I'm one of those Seijun truthers, whatever you say. Like, that was the first competitive video games I had ever watched. I knew about U.S. Nationals that year, and I was kind of trying to get into competitive Pokemon. I'm like, okay, cool. But then when I watched the World Championships, I was like, I'm going to be a Pokemon player. I'm going to become a part of my local community and play my locals, play a regional and stuff. And I'm not alone. There's a lot of people that kind of have that seminal moment of the
I love how everybody's in cheesy Hawaiian shirts.
Starting in 2014 with Seiju's Pachirisu. And you were right there, Scott. You were in the booth for that moment. So here we are 10 years later, and you're here in Honolulu for the World Championships. How, besides
I want to keep getting seen by these Goodra. I'm hiding in the grass.
How do you feel about how the last 10 years of competitive Pokemon have went?
I think it's pretty cool, right? We were joking in the pre-show that The whole VG area could probably fit about 20 times into this building compared to the size it was in those days. And I think Sajan's team probably no small part in the growth of the tournament series back then, right? Where I think a lot of people.
I didn't see anything new spawn, so I think these are the last two.
He played well. He used. I mean, whether you think it's because it was his favorites or just because he had a cool solution to the puzzle of the format, I think either way, it's really inspiring team, right? I think everybody, if you could choose to win a world championships however you want to, you'd prefer to use something a little quirkier, right? Like a win's a win, but like if you have the option of really changing the way people think about
that one despawned, but it didn't say anything.
Like that themselves,
Yeah, absolutely. I think just somebody just.
I'm missing a random Sliggoo
one
somewhere.
of their favorite Pokemon, and it's kind of like a situation where you have five really strong metagame Pokemon, and then you just throw I don't know, Quaxley on the team in your 6th slot, and then you're like, oh wow, Quaxley won the World Championships. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, and like especially Quaxley could actually contribute, right? So I think that's the fun of Pachirisu, right? Is it's deceptively difficult to deal with, and I think any format where, especially where electric type attacks are a big deal, there really isn't a way to break that if you have an electric type Pokemon using single target attacks, right? It just kind of like stays there being annoying forever. And I love Pokemon like that, right? Where like maybe they're not at a power level where they're ever going to be super high usage, but like they're really good at their niche. It's kind of an excellent Pokemon to have around.
And they're gone. Okay.
Another interesting point that we can talk about the Mega Evolutions, like we have Mega Gyarados, and Jody had both Mega Charizard and Mega Lucario on his team, was the lack of Mega Kangaskhan in the first ever Mega Evolution World Championships that year when it dominated everything. No Mega Mawile in the finals as well. Like for anyone.
Alright, let's see if we can get one more outbreak or something, and then we'll probably call it there for the stream today.
More specifically, this format, it's like neither Calyrex or Miraidon made it. Right. And I think that's another thing that'll be fun to kind of keep an eye on as we move through this weekend. It's like, okay,
well, if Miraidon makes finals this Worlds after people figured it out,
I think the Mega Pokemon
that'd be
and
crazy.
restricted Pokemon this year kind of have a pretty similar spot teams, and there's 2050 instead where
I do not expect to see Miraidon or Koraidon in the finals, unfortunately. I'm a Reg G Koraidon believer. That's the one that I used basically the whole format, but
try to win the mirror using similar stuff the way we saw in 2015, or do you play it like 2014 and just try to have a wild out of the box solution? I think kind of as we glanced through teams, I think more people have opted away from using kind of like the big three.
The first two teams we saw were very standard, nothing out of the box. Clefairy's a little out of the box, but
yeah. And what was your playstyle as a player back in the day when you're team building with your friends? You talk about it's very.
Alright, let's see. This could be our last one, but it also could have no Ursalings in it, so if it's got no Ursalings in it, we'll go resetting again.
If you're not using them, then you better have a pretty good reason not to. Versus, I know 40% of the field's going to have a Rillaboom on the team, so I'm going to counter team that Rillaboom. Like, what was your play style?
I mean, I was a boring player, right? So I think, it's
Alright, there's one, so this will be our last chance for the stream today.
But, I mean, I think that it kind of depends on the year, right? Because I think both paths can work, and I think some of it is like what you're good at as a player, right? Where, if you want to play a little higher tempo sort of style, then I think it usually works better to use some things that were unexpected. I think even in 2014, right? I think you kind of mentioned before the idea of like, what might have happened differently if more information was available. I think we learned at that World Champions that probably the actual best team in that format was Gothitol Mawile, right? And we figured out right after Worlds, or like because of Worlds, right? So, I mean, it's a very different looking World Championships if the metagame is like a week farther ahead even than it was. And I think that's another fun part of these tournaments, right? Where, especially with like one like this, where the restricted Pokemon makes such a big deal, and you really need to kind of be on top of what's being used the most. This tournament playing out now.
I don't have like any grass or anything to like sit in and snipe these guys from.
What players make the right call and what that right call winds up being.
Yeah, that's a great point about the Goth Maw combo as Gothitelle and Mega Mawile, because I remember those were my first Premier Challenges after Worlds. My first couple of regionals were just dominated by Gothitelle and Mega Mawile. I think Aaron Zhang won a regional with Rock Slide Mega Mawile at one point too. So I think the floodgates kind of just opened after the World Championships in 2014, and I think it's always fun to see how the World Championships inspire the future. Obviously, like a format like us, we're going into uncharted territories with Regulation H coming up after this. But back in the day, for those
Super pumped for
we
reggae.
used to continue out on like pretty much a full season, right? We didn't have these rotating rule sets. Like you'd have to play the same format for a year, so you actually had a pre-Worlds metagame and a post-Worlds and a post-US Nats metagame. Like even though all the same Pokemon were legal, the metagames felt different.
Yeah, I mean, I think back then too. I mean, that one is kind of an era. I think to your point, people playing less caused the meta to develop a little differently. But yeah, I mean, I think the weirdest example was like 2012 and 2013, right, where nothing really changed other than Black 2, White 2 coming out. You introduced the Therian forms of the legendary Pokemon, but other than that, it was like some move tutors, and otherwise we basically played the same format for 2 years. I think some hidden abilities came out, where like I think Kinkelder's hidden ability came out like around Japan Nationals in 2012, and that was a huge swing. And like it's weird to think nowadays, right, where Kinkelder. It's been a long time since it's even felt like a viable Pokemon, but it was like dominating.
Well, the Therian forms coming out was the most pivotal thing that ever happened in VGC. Lando T.
With any different group of Pokemon, permitted, something's always going to be the strongest, right? It can be different every time. I think next format that'll be pretty cool, where something's going to have to fill the gap of the.
I forgot to run away after that. Yeah, we gotta fight them all again.
Mostly legendary and Paradox Pokemon. So what rises to the top without them?
Yeah, sometimes things will fall the wayside of the more popular or better Pokemon that have come out in the last decade, and then other times Amoonguss is still the most annoying threat that you always have to account for, no matter what.
Bro, the mushroom will never leave. No matter where Pokemon goes, Amoonguss is always going to be a good Pokemon.
Amoonguss is always good. Incineroar is always good. For a long time,
same with Incin and Rillaboom and Urshifu. Like, these Pokemon that are strong now are just going to be strong for all time.
How do they stack up in your mind?
I think what we've learned is that support Pokemon scale better over time than attacking Pokemon do, right? Where like there's more of like a the sort of power creep that maybe you see from other video games seems to happen with the damage dealers, right? Where like there's something new and scary every new game, especially something that uses whatever the generation specific battle mechanic is really well. But these support Pokemon just feels like if they have a good kit, they have a good kit, right? And every time they're around, they're going to be good. I think we've almost seen it go the other way, right? Where like Arcanine used to be bad and now is normally good every format it's involved in. Incineroar has always been good. Rillaboom's always been good now. Amoonguss, I feel like, has maybe literally been allowed in every format for the last 12 years. Yeah, I mean...
Bro, the mushroom has been around forever.
We have seen some niche support Pokemon. You have their moments. I mean, Pachirisu being the most shining example. But, yeah, I mean, I think that maybe thinking forward, too, I mean, it's the support slots that I feel like people can be a little bit more creative with, maybe. And people just fall back on the most common options, some because they do almost always work. But I think going to this tournament...
all hail the mushroom.
There's a few supportive Pokemon that maybe weren't, they did not make the caster predictions. So, I'm excited to see
the last one?
if those work out, or maybe it was a little too big of a risk.
Okay, I'm excited to see what's going on in the field as well.
I totally forgot that I had a fighting type Pokemon. I should have just been clicking the close combat button on these guys the whole time.
As well, the Amoonguss that you talked about, and I think it's almost like a linchpin in team building where
no new horde, nothing. All right, well let's get berries back and then we'll probably call it good.
DLC for Raging Bolt to come out and all these things, but you know that some of your cores there, like Rillaboom or Amoonguss or Clefairy, or those things are always kind of available to you, either being because their stats they allow them. They're usually in regional format decks, like say Garchomp or Arcanine, right? They're usually always available in the games, and it lets you give more skill to those particular Pokemon. That I remember when I used Arcanine in 2017, I can bring it back in 2022, 2023, and I use that legacy skill to perform better with it now.
Yeah, I think
it's like in the cave.
Is
there a cave around
here? Nowadays, it feels like it's often the Incineroar, Rillaboom, Urshifu trio, where people have just played so many games of this, right? Where even if it turns out like maybe another core could be a little bit better, it's really tough to make that swap. If you've played 2,000 games with these Pokemon, it's just a little more comfortable, right? You don't have to think so much during the game. It gets a lot easier on team preview, where you're just kind of used to having your Pokemon. Like, okay, well, I know how much damage I'm going to do to pretty much everything on the opposing side of the field. Like, I know
where are these unknown
combinations I can't do. I think even after round one, I was kind of reading the social media a little bit. A lot of people are kind of kicking themselves who lost round one. It's like, okay, well, I know my team could have had this one, but I just wasn't as comfortable as I needed to be. I didn't play the matchup the way I was supposed to. And I think, yeah, if you're playing comfort like that, whether it be someone like Sajin playing Pachirisu, or someone who played these more common balance cores for so many games, it does make things a little bit easier in a high-pressure moment.
Yeah, for sure. We've been enjoying our time talking about world champions, and we're going to be crowning more world champions on Championship Sunday, so make sure that you don't miss the action there. It's always the most exciting. Of all the Championship Sundays we broadcast the entire year, this is certainly the one you do not want to miss. So by the end of the weekend, we'll have new champions in the junior, seniors, and masters division. But for now, we're going to toss to a break before we get ready for our round 2 matchup here at the Honolulu.
Another break? You said round 2 was starting in 2 minutes, like 20 minutes ago.
I am here with my co-caster for the event, Lou Akjosh Cromie, and we're going to get to know you a little bit better for this one. So, first and foremost...
At least she has the correct gastrodome.
Gastrodome? That checks out. I was going to say ginger. Can I say that? I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. That's in there now. Well, okay, but what is your favorite Pokemon? I think I know the answer to this one, but just in case.
Gastrodon, if you couldn't tell. Gastrodon.
I couldn't tell, so I'm glad you said something. First Pokemon Worlds you attended?
The first Pokemon Worlds I attended was San Francisco in 2016, and then I've attended
Slash and Bulldoze, and I need to evolve them a bunch.
I like that one. I missed 2016. Smeargle ruined my life. If you know, you know. Your favorite color?
Alrighty. Well, it's been fun doing a watch party with you all. I appreciate any likes on the stream, new subscribers we got. Appreciate you all so much. I'm going to go ahead and end my stream here. I'm going for almost 2 hours trying to get this Ursaluna with no luck. So we're going to have to come back to it later. I need to like go release all these Pokemon and stuff too. Alright. Progress saved. That's going to be it for me. Thank you everybody so much for watching. We have a video coming out tomorrow, so make sure you go watch that. Leave your likes and comments on that video as well. It is premiering tomorrow. Do I have anything else? No, I don't think so. I will be back on Monday, and I feel like we could probably kind of do the same thing. Pick up where we left off on me watching Worlds. We'll be able to skip through to just the games on Monday. You know, I don't know how much time this weekend I'll have to watch Worlds myself. So, yeah, that's going to do it for me. I will see you guys all on Monday live, probably doing some more shiny hunting, and then on Tuesday we'll be over on Twitch. And then Thursday, Friday, again, we will have more streams. School does start for me, but it's like the first week is never anything major, so I don't expect anything crazy homework-wise or anything like that. But yeah, that's going to do it for me. Thank you guys so much. I will see you all in the next one. Bye, everybody.